Hello dear subscribers and everyone who watches my videos. And here I am with you again. Today there will be a royal dinner. This is not the first video of how I cook hash. But I promised that I would buy a large leg of mature beef to cook already very rich hash and shoot a video. This time, as you can see, I took a large leg of mature beef, but beef tail will also be cooked with it. This is the perfect combination of ingredients to make a delicious hash. First I will wash the tail, and in one thing I will tell you a little about its benefits. Beef tails contain a large amount of collagen. It is found in tendons, cartilage, muscles, organs and human skin, is located in the intercellular space and cells. Collagen gives organs and tissues firmness and elasticity, slowing down their aging, therefore it is used for pain in the joints and recovery from fractures. Due to its high content of collagen and low calorie content, beef tail is very beneficial for human health. The chemical composition of beef tails includes gelatin, which affects blood clotting, so the use of this product is a preventive measure for the good functioning of blood vessels and the heart. That's it. Now the tail must be cut into pieces. Dividing the tail into parts is very easy. You need to make cuts between the joints. Cuts very easily. And now you need to wash the beef hoof well in running water and scrape the surface on the skin from dirt with a knife. This must be done carefully, the foot must be clean. And then you should divide the hoof into several parts. To make it easier to do this, you need to find the joint by touch and cut along it. I split my leg. Since it is too big for one person, I will cook half of this leg, while I put the other one in the freezer. These two parts and the tail are ready for a long boil. Such a product should be cooked for a very long time on a very small fire. I will cook for 10 hours, or rather not even cook, but simmer. In this preparation, the dish will turn out simply gorgeous, the broth will be super rich. I will first put all the pieces in an empty pot so that they are distributed in one row, and then immediately pour hot boiling water. I immediately turn on strong gas and wait a few minutes when it boils strongly in order to remove the foam. Well, the water boiled and see how much foam. Now, without reducing the gas, I collect all the foam until it runs out. Well, all the foam has been removed. Now I turn down the fire a little and add 3 ingredients to the pan. This is 1 onion, black peppercorns, bay leaf. Now I reduce the fire to the minimum, cover with a lid, and it will languish for about 10 hours. You will see what beauty will turn out. Well, those long-awaited 10 hours have passed. I open. Look at the broth. How much water evaporated and the broth became very rich and fragrant. And there already all the bones themselves separated completely from the meat. This is a rare case. Now I will show you everything. Look, the bones are completely clean, as if someone carefully separated the meat from the bones. Have you ever seen this? And the tail meat just became super soft, it also separated from the bones. It turned out just great. I'm amazed at how everything was prepared. And in order to properly serve this dish, It is necessary to prepare a deep plate in which this fragrant and rich broth like glue will be served. To do this, you need to take a few cloves of garlic and chop them in a garlic press, or you can use a knife. Add a pinch of black pepper, a pinch of salt. And now you can pour a wonderful fragrant broth into a plate along with soft meat. I will put most of the meat on a large flat plate. Now I will stir well so that the garlic, pepper and salt are well connected with the broth. And I'll put everything else on a large plate, together with large bones that have already separated, to show you the entire meat product. This is truly a royal dish. Such a simple and cheap dish has a very rich set of useful vitamins and minerals. In diseases of the joints and problems with the musculoskeletal system, the cartilage tissue becomes thinner, the functions of the synovial fluid are disturbed. To treat such phenomena, the joints should be nourished with the help of such dishes. What you see on the plate is collagen and gelatin, which is able to cope with such a task. Everything is ready. The table is set. Look how beautiful. How much delicious meat with lots of collagen, which is so necessary for our ligaments and joints. Everything is so soft and tender that it will melt in your mouth. As a child, I did not understand and did not like this dish. But already in adulthood, I realized how valuable this dish is for its rich set of nutrients. And I also really fell in love with the taste of this beef hoof product, which is very cheap, but has great benefits for humans. I heartily advise you to sometimes eat such a wonderful and rich dish, although it is cheap, but in reality it is possible call it a rich product. Friends, I hope you enjoyed it. I tried in my video not only to show the recipe for this dish, but also to tell a little about the significance and value of this product, in order to somehow help those who still do not know what benefits this product has for the human body. If you were interested, put likes, and if possible, please subscribe to my channel. It will not be difficult for you at all, but it will be very pleasant for me. I will continue to shoot different recipes. Thanks for being with me. I wish you all good luck and good mood for every day. Take care of yourself. With you is the channel Modest Life Delicious Cooking.